Hi, I'm Mark Stopha, Alaska Wild Salmon Company here in Juneau, Alaska. And today we're just doing a short video on fish butchering. So if you'd like to order some whole fresh fish from us, you don't have to worry that it's a big chore to do it if you haven't butchered a salmon before. This is a king salmon from the last opening of the year here. And it's very simple to butcher a fish, to cook for yourself at home. Just lay the fish on its side like this and just follow that gill plate right up to the head like that, and follow that one up, and the head comes off just like that. Then the next part, all we're going to do is cut steaks back on the fish, and that's all there is to it. The first one we usually do is we just cut this collar off right like this, and I'll show you how to take care of that in a minute. This is actually a marbled white king salmon, which is pretty rare. Usually the fish are real red, but this is a white king. And then after you cut that off right behind those fins, just go back about 1.5 inches and cut through again. Another steak and another steak, as many as you need. This way you're not wasting any of the fish. All the bones will stay within that center bone, and you don't have any weight loss, where if you fillet a fish you're going to have a lot of meat left along the backbone. But that's it. You can just keep working your way back on the fish, and if you only want a few steaks for the night, you can cut those off and put a piece of plastic wrap around the front of the fish, just to, so it doesn't dry out, and throw it back in the fridge and eat it a couple days later if you're going to have dinner again. It doesn't. The fish will last for 5 days or a week anyway in the refrigerator. Most of the fish you get may not be this big, so you don't have to worry about it, or you can share, like we're going to do with our neighbor Lucas here, who's doing this video from us. We're going to cut enough steaks off for us and for them, and this you can when you get to the fin here, you can just cut that off like so. It just cuts right down and off. How many of you are home tonight?
Just 3 of us.
All right. So this, I'll put these 3 over for them. And what we like to do is we use Yoshida's marinade. We just put a little of that into our plastic bag here, and then and then we put our steaks in there and seal it up and kind of work that marinade around in there so they're ready to go. And while that sits there for a minute, when you have the collar piece, this is one piece, you can put this on the grill sideways, cut that off, and then just come right down through the center of that on one side, and you can just put your pieces on like this. You can this bone, you can leave it on there or cut it off from this side. We just leave it on because it'll pull off after you cook, but there's a lot of fat around these fins. It's really good. So the marinade, you don't want to leave it in Yoshida's too long. A few minutes is fine, because it's a really sweet marinade. If you leave it in too long, we think it's too sweet, but it's up to you. After that, just take it out. We've already got our grill hot, and we're just going to put those on there at about medium heat, and that's it for us. So if you have any questions or want to order fish from us, we're at goodsalmon.com, and we have fresh fish all summer and frozen fillet portions throughout the year, as long as we have them in stock. Thanks.